Yeah, Jake. So, to give you a little bit more of a background on why Worldwide Express has been so successful as a partner of UPS and why UPS allows Worldwide Express to represent their brand, UPS takes a pretty segmented approach to the market. When it comes to companies that do over $100,000 a year, companies like Target, Walmart, Amazon, they're going to go to UPS directly, and they'll have a team of people there to help with their ongoing customer support. For those onesie, twosie peoples, those grandma and grandpas or mom and pop stores that are only doing, say $1,000 or $2,000 a year on an annual spend, they're going to just go to the UPS store directly. Gives them that hands-on approach as well, and that support on that aspect. Where we come into play, where we're so successful with the companies that we work with, is between, call it $10 to $100, $150,000 a year on an annual line item, and that's where we see the most success with the SMB market when it comes to shipping.
Okay, so I guess I'm kind of confused. Couldn't I just go to UPS Direct? I mean, on my old job, I used to have a UPS Direct sales agent, so why can't I just go to UPS Direct the same way I used to do it?
No, absolutely, and you actually could, Jake. I mean, if you could go to UPS directly and set up an account and just ship directly through their salespeople and all that. Now we are non-asset based, so it's going to be UPS trucks and planes, trains, automobiles, and their drivers and their labels and everything. But when it comes to the customer support, honestly, they might not be able to give you the same thing that we do, just because they are more focused on those larger customers. So when it comes to that, SMB market, when it comes to shipping, that's where we see most success, is because we're local. Our office is in the downtown Clayton area, so we'll give you that ongoing customer support, those quarterly account reviews, and maybe follow up and possibly find some inefficiencies throughout the year that we can help you with and save you on the soft dollar costs as well.
Okay, well, I mean, let me ask you this, Justin. I mean, how can you guys get me better rates than UPS Direct? I mean, UPS is a huge company. I'm just kind of confused at how you guys would be able to get me better rates than UPS would be able to get me.
I will say, Jake, and that's a great question. The goal is to get you better rates. Doesn't mean that it's always going to happen. And if it does, if it does happen where we have the same rates, or even if we're a little bit more expensive than FedEx that you're with right now, I will tell you, I'm not going to waste your time. But on that end, the goal is, because of our purchasing power at $1.5 billion a year on our annual revenue, I mean, that gives us the ability to purchase at a higher level. We're one of UPS's largest customers. We buy the most open space on their trucks, and we pass those savings along to the SMB market. So, call it, instead of you purchasing at 10, we're going to purchase at 6, sell it back to you at maybe 7 or 8. Saves you a couple, and we make a little bit as well. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay, so it's kind of like, like a Costco effect, it sounds like you buy in bulk almost.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. Well, would I be working with you directly, or do I work for like an inside sales agent? How does that work?
That's a great question too. To be honest, you have a team of people backing you. We've got local support. We've got account managers that would look at your account throughout the year. 2 girls, Taylor and Steph, that are absolutely dynamite. They're 2 of the best in the company. We've got a bunch of sales reps, but your direct contact is actually going to be me. So if there's ever any issue or a one-off thing that you need, I'm happy to drive out and help you with it. Not to put the cart before the horse, but if we were to work together, I'm local all the time. I'm always by my phone. The other thing that you have is you'll have contacts for in Dallas, where our headquarters is.
Okay.
That'll give you the opportunity, if you ever have a technical question or operational question for UPS and all that, you would be able to contact those people directly.
Got you. Well, that's cool. The only last thing is, I have like a financial advisor, and there's like hidden fees. Not hidden fees, but there's performance fees. Is there anything like that with Worldwide Express?
No, not at all. And that's a great question. There is no additional fees. It's actually a non-contractual partnership. It's just pretty much word of mouth. The reason why we do that is because honestly, we've been so efficient and successful with the companies that are within that guideline, that $10 to $100, $150,000 company like yours that ship in that realm, that we really don't see a super need for a contract. We just, we're here for you day in and day out, and hopefully prove our worth with how successful and how much better we can be for you than what you're doing now.
Awesome.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's clear.
Awesome. Well,